it's Deanna and Justin.
Dude, there's this thing. I don't know if it's a dude thing or a chick thing or it's an everybody thing. But every time I have to be in the cold, I'm always missing an element of my body.
You're missing an element.
Like my feet are so we were in the cold for like 7 hours today collecting turkeys.
It's changing this.
My feet are so numb still. And I just drove an hour and 20 minutes back to the studio. My feet are still numb. And they're not wet. I thought they were wet. I showed up to collect turkeys for MGK. And I had like a long jacket on.
Yeah.
Hat, cheap gloves, whatever.
Is that jacket warm? It doesn't look very heavy at all.
No, it's like all wool.
Oh, really?
I got it from the Gap.
Okay.
Last year. And I haven't had many occasions to wear it because I kind of like a Peaky Blinder. So, and I just wear sweatpants all the time. But apparently, all right, when we get into this.
It's very official.
The long
looking.
jacket.
Yeah.
You can apparently wear with sweatpants, and that's like a thing.
Yeah, it's like a new. Okay.
People tell me this on TikTok that the long, I don't know what you call it, overcoat is nice with sweatpants because I'm casual, but kind of put some effort into it.
Right. So I've seen this around. I've seen this whole trend of like the casual outfit, but the dressy jacket or like the nice coat.
This is a thing.
Yes, this is a thing. Lately it's been coming up in my feed when I look at like, Jacob has turned me on to Amazon Try Before You Buy.
Yeah, never did it.
So now when I look at the clothes on Amazon, there's like outfits put together where girls are wearing like ripped jeans with, I don't know, like a vintage looking t-shirt and then a woolen overcoat.
Which is what I have.
Yeah.
Was that what we call that? I call it my Civil War jacket. Because if I pop the collar, I look like I am commanding the Civil War. Well, also, there's this thing now, before I get back to how my feet are cold, that there's multiple TikToks that I've come across where women say that now is the time for the sexiest men's outfit. And that outfit is a hoodie with under a jacket, like an army jacket.
Yeah.
And a baseball cap. So that's all I've been wearing.
It's like
every
celebrity
day.
Undercover.
Yeah.
Basically what that is.
Trying but not trying.
Yeah.
And what TikTok tells me is this is the most attractive outfit.
I mean, yeah, I think almost anybody looks good in that.
It looks like you're trying, but you're not trying.
Exactly.
Is that what celebrities do?
Pretty much. It's
Hat
like,
low,
I'm
sunglasses.
incognito.
Yes,
Not
okay.
really.
I kind of look like I'm on MASH, though. That's the big thing. So I get to the Acme, and the part I forgot is my feet. I always forget some sort of thing, either gloves or a hat.
Yeah.
So I wore Vans and just regular socks.
Oof.
And my feet were just so numb.
Oh,
the manager
man.
of the store is like, are you good? I said, my feet are pretty cold, but I'll get through it. And then it started raining, and it was awful.
Yeah.
So she comes out with 2 pairs of socks.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay. One was like a Christmas Argyle design, and they were fluffy, which would have been more efficient. The other pair were Eagle socks, and I took the Eagle socks because why would I take the fuzzy ones when I can take socks and I can wear multiple times?
Yeah, that's true. But also because efficiency, it was just for like the moment.
Yeah.
You're not trying to score a pair of socks. You're trying to keep your feet warm.
No, but I kind of wanted to score a pair of socks at that point because the other ones were those booties.
Yeah.
And I'm not wearing the
yeah.
elf shoes, I would call them.
It's like, how do you get them inside your sneaker?
Around the house? I'm not, no.
Yeah.
Like, the only free gift sock, like, I'll wear the hospital socks around, like, if I still have a pair of those, because they're super comfortable and they're grippy. But I wasn't going to wear the Christmas woolen socks around the house. But the Eagles ones, they're sick. They're striped. They're kind of Kelly green. They're definitely knockoff socks because was that an Acme?
Yeah, totally.
I don't know if they're
it's not official merch.
Well, she opened them for me, so I didn't see the official tag, which I do keep. If you buy, you know how you get the little holographic circle?
Yeah.
If I buy an official hat, I stick it in the brim of the hat to keep. I don't know why.
Boy.
It's just a thing that I do. Speaking of fashion, I went to the dog show. The National Dog Show.
I saw that. I was wondering what the heck you were doing there.
Which is going to be on NBC on Thanksgiving Day, depending on where you're
Why were
listening.
you there?
So it's 2 miles from my house at the Greater Philadelphia Expo Center. I've gone before, and I was on television briefly for a second in the crowd. The story behind this thing is crazy. So you've seen Best in Show.
Yeah.
The reason that the dog show is in Philly and is on television is because of that movie. The guy at NBC saw it, wanted to fill a gap in television between the parade and football, saw the movie, and then was like, we should put this on. So now that's why NBC has all this money in the dog show. And the same amount of people watch the Super Bowl watch the dog show.
No way.
It's like 20 to 30 million people.
Has that many viewers?
It's insane. And
that's a lot more than I would have thought.
It's chaotic when you get there because you can meet all the dogs. It's the only dog show in America where you can go up and pet the dogs. Okay.
So did you meet the dogs?
Met a lot of dogs. You got to ask if you can pet them too.
Right.
Because these things are getting groomed 2 or 3 times a day.
They're show dogs. You can't just walk up to them.
They're $10,000 dogs. Then that's on the cheap end. Yeah. And so you got to ask. But when you watch the dog show, you know they have that certain run. It's like heel toe, heel toe.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little trot.
Yeah.
And they wear these outfits. And I said to myself, where do you get these outfits? You get them at the dog show because there's multiple booths.
Oh, yeah. There's vendors there.
Dog show fashion.
Artisan dog wear.
It is. They look like if Ric Flair was your secretary. That's the only way I can describe the dog show fashion. And then they are like overcoaty, bedazzled. Like, where do these people get this stuff?
Bejeweled.
And they get it there at the dog show.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a dog show?
I've not.
The people that are into it are very into it.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to remind yourself and the people you're with, if you conversate with the dog people, you're going to get a lot.
Don't they win a lot of money if they win?
And it's just they stud them out. Like if you meet a dog wins the show, it's like horses. Then they breed the dog to have other well-bred dogs.
But it's not like that dog has any use for the winnings. Like
they live a great life. They eat better than most humans.
Yeah, they do. But like you're like pimping out your dog for money that you're probably going to spend on yourself.
Yeah. Well, they're not cheap, number one. I mean, these people show up. Cages. I mean, you should see some of the vacuums because they blow the water and also suck the water off the dogs. They got to be $12,000, $13,000 vacuums. The scissors they use
this is a lot.
are $1,000. But when you meet people with the dogs, they just want to talk about the dog. I'm like, oh, we have one of these at home. So here's what I said to my mom, my sister. Don't tell them what kind of dog we have. Because Murphy, who is an English cream retriever, is not recognized by the American Kennel Club. But she is recognized by like the European Kennel Club.
Oh.
So she is registered there. Because when you buy her, she just is. Because they get snotty about it. They get like, they're really into it.
Right.
My sister.
You think they would have shunned you?
Yes, they are weird. And like, no one talks about rescue dogs there. It's so weird.
Yeah, of course not. They're like, huh, mutt.
But we go in the small dog room, and there's a bunch of dachshunds and mini dachshunds, which are hilarious because they look insane, but they're like the nicest dogs. And there's this one, I forget his name, but he is extra long and extra coppery, I guess you would say his color. And my sister, this woman's older. Oh my God, your dog's so cute. Can I meet them? Like, yeah, so she does the smell the hand thing first. Like, you want to approach them. They're all friendly.
Right.
And the woman just gives her 20 minutes of how the Europeans miss this dog and how it's not
you get a whole history lesson
there. And it was a lot. And she walked away. My sister, she looks at me, she goes, I have no idea what the hell we just talked about for 20 minutes, but we did talk about it for 20 minutes. It was insane. And every dog's there. Long dog.
My goodness.
Wolfhound. A lot of small dogs. A lot of big dogs.
Yeah.
A lot of medium dogs. Dogs of all sizes. Just take a guess who the weirdest people were. What kind of dogs they had.
Ooh, let me think. Okay.
Because you're probably right.
Some kind of doodle.
No, you can't. There's no doodles. Doodles is mix.
Oh.
No dudes.
Oh.
Just regular poodles. There's a ton of poodles. Tons of poodles. Which, if they're not trained right, like they bite a lot, I guess.
Yeah.
But they're pretty calm dogs.
I don't know that.
It was a small dog room. There was a lot. do you subscribe to the theory that dogs look like their owners somehow?
Oh, absolutely.
Go to the small dog room at the National
100%.
Dog Show. There was a man. What's the long-haired small dog? It kind of looks like it has a Fu Manchu. You know what I'm talking about? Like not a Pomeranian.
Oh.
It won. Not a Pomeranian. I'm gonna look it up because I need to properly paint the picture.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna Google small dog long hair. I guess that'll work. Small dog long hair
With mustache.
with mustache. Small. I'll tell you what. That actually narrows it down a little bit. All right, here we go. Small dog, long hair. Long hair. I spelled hair wrong. What's it called? Is it this one? Small. Whatever. It's a small breed, long hair. This one is something. I don't know. But the guy that owned the dog, they had the same hair.
Did they have the same mustache?
No, the mustache. Is it this one? I don't know. But whatever. It had a bun, and then it had a bun with a bow, and then the man also had a bun with the bow. Pekingese. Pekingese. This one. That's it.
What is
This
it?
one. This one.
Oh, I have no idea how to say that word.
Isn't it? I thought it was Pekingese.
Sure.
All right, but so they do the hair really long. It's this one. This is what it looks like. This one. It kind of looks like a gremlin.
Oh, okay.
Long hair.
Yeah.
Middle part like a millennial.
Like they actually have a hairstyle.
Yeah, and the man had the same bun as the dog, and I commend him for his commitment to the bit.
That's a lot.
It's great to watch on television. It's overwhelming when you're inside. It's very overwhelming.
I can imagine.
And there's people everywhere, too. I mean, I had to park a mile away and then walk to the dog show.
It's a big event.
I got like 15,000 steps.
You went to a dog show. We went to the Flyers game.
Oh, I saw, and I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Did you sit in the section? Like,
Next
you know
to
the
it.
section.
We
Okay.
sat next to it.
What's the section?
The gritty section.
Which, Mr. Grit.
Gritty chaos is what they call it.
So, this is the first year for the gritty section. And he's a very antics-driven mascot.
Mm-hmm.
But he used to do stuff all around the arena.
Mm-hmm.
Did people complain that he was too aggressive, and then now they made him a section?
Oh, I don't know.
You signed a waiver?
He still bounced around,
Okay.
but he did more stuff in that section. Like he grabbed like 5 different adults and he played a game where he had markers set up along the aisle to see how far he could throw a cake in their face and still hit them.
Okay, so that's why he has his own section now.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Do they have tarps down?
Only where the person's standing, and
Okay,
they
so
let them wear a poncho.
So that's why there's a section.
Yeah.
It's like a Gallagher show.
It was really funny. It was the gritty show. You went to the dog show. I went to the gritty show.
Yeah.
But one thing I realized is that I was vindicated for a moment at this game by a stranger. The family sitting in front of us.
Okay.
Younger couple. They had a small younger boy with them. He might have been like 4, taking a wild stab at that age. But he was a tiny little dude.
Yeah.
Super cute, having the time of his life, right? And he wanted ice cream. So the dad went, got ice cream.
Did it come in a helmet?
No, it just came in like a regular cup.
I don't know why
I know, it
everything
was
should
kind
come
of-
in helmets.
It really should. It was kind of boring. I feel bad for the kid, but whatever. He got ice cream. So the dad comes back, gives the kid the ice cream. And immediately, mom turns to dad and she goes, "Did you get napkins?"
Fair question.
And he goes, "No. Why would I get napkins?" Right? Like it was a ridiculous question she was asking him. No.
You're near ice. The ice cream should not melt as fast as a Phillies game.
I mean, and it was in a cup,
Yeah.
you know, but still. And she just shot him this look, which I imagine is the same look I give my husband when he forgets to come back to the table with napkins.
Okay.
Because am I wrong in assuming that this is like a dude thing?
No.
That you guys don't like napkins?
have to apologize to bartenders while eating wings
For how many
because I
napkins
use so
you
many
use?
napkins.
Thank you.
And
Okay,
waters.
so it's not okay. So then I can't
I do use my pants,
I
but
can't
not as much as
stereotype this into like
No.
one type of heterosexual man thing. This is just like a weird, I don't know, small group of men thing then, because my husband subscribes to the idea of, what do I need napkins for? Like, God gave me sleeves. I'm like, those are your clothes that you're wearing all day long. And he says it as a joke, but I think he means it, because even when we eat dinner at home and we bring plates in front of the television, he'll sit down without a paper towel. And I'm like, don't you want one just in case? Like, just in case you drop something?
I don't like the feeling of things on my fingers.
Me either.
I think so. Maybe that like if I'm eating wings. Also, I wear contacts, so I feel like if you wear contacts, you use napkins more.
Maybe.
Because when I touch my eyes, it blows them
Because I
out.
got to be honest with you, Justin, this has been really bothering me, and I thought this was just like a difference of opinion.
Yeah.
But now I'm realizing that my husband is part of this very small group of men who doesn't realize that like napkins should come with every dish, because he'll eat wings and he'll eat them with his hands in the air like Will Ferrell in Talladega Nights. Like, I don't know what to do with my hands. Like, he sits there with his hands up while he's eating wings, and he'll just hold his hands up in between wings
Yeah.
until he's like finished, and then he'll go wash his hands.
See, I eat wings like I'm battering chicken, wet hand, dry hand. Like my left hand is always non-wing, and I only eat wings with one hand because I just.
Do stuff with the other hand, like
Yeah.
pick up your drink without getting sauce all over
But
it.
I've mastered the one-handed
okay.
wing.
Thank you. See, double vindication.
Did you hand the people napkins from your purse?
I almost did, but I didn't want to be that weird person because I had napkins around my beard because it was cold.
Yeah.
And I almost gave them one of my extras.
So they would have been wet naps because the beer sweats. Also, they would have been like, are you 40 or 85 years old? Is this grandma
I'm
giving
just
us
saying,
napkins from the...
I felt her disgust in her look that she shot her husband. I felt it in my core. And I thought to myself, I know exactly how you feel right now.
I had a roommate in college that I no longer talk to, and maybe he listens to this. I don't care. We're not friends. He had a hanky, and he carried it around all the time. This is
all right. This has gone too far.
We lived together from 2010 to 2013, which was not that long ago, but not the 30s or 40s or 50s even. And he had multiple hanky. Give me a second because I'm gonna tell you what I saw. And like he would use it as a napkin. I'm gonna throw up. And he would also blow his nose into it. And he had. I was like, what does he do with them when he's done? And he just had a mountain of hankies on top of his hamper. It was.
People like this should go to jail.
Because when you use the hanky, I can't. I have to just. When you blow your nose to the hanky, and then you fold it, okay, and then you put it back in your pocket, and then when you have to blow your nose again, you have to find another empty spot, which means you're just shooting webs like Spider-Man at this point.
This.
My eyes are watering, but I have to fully describe what the hanky situation was. Then he would use it as a napkin too, so you're just getting bugs everywhere.
Yeah, see, this is where I'm going to stop you right here because I never understood this.
The hanky thing?
Yeah.
Here's where I do get it though. Like you use it as a sweat rag when you're like a towel at the gym.
I get it. Wipe a little sweat off your brow if it's summertime and you're wearing a suit. But we're not Frank Sinatra. Who the hell is walking down the sidewalk of South Philly in a suit and sweating their, off, and they have to use a hanky? Like, who are we?
He looked like
Are you my great-grandfather?
He looked like he was working on the railroad. I'm like, dude, we're just going, we're both in communications classes. It isn't that hard and sweaty. It was so gross.
Whatever you wipe your nose with should be immediately thrown out after you do so. And that's where I stand.
Yeah, like the only thing.
Can't change my mind.
Bandanas are good for just rocking them on your head when you're at a concert. Or
that's it. Or,
That's it. Or if you're Steven Tyler, you just decorate everything with them.
Like for the hell of it. I get it.
I can't. But the wing thing. Oh, the wing thing to conclude. The pumpkin spice wings at PJ Wheelahands are really good.
Yeah, you said that before, and now I feel like I have to try them just out of principle.
It's only 3 spices away from jerk chicken seasoning. I'm just letting everybody know.
I have a question for you because I need to know if I have just been living under a rock or if, I don't know, maybe this is like normal. If I were to hum you a song or just like sing a lyric,
yeah,
I need you to tell me if you immediately know this song.
Are you gonna hum it?
So like,
tell me a lyric first.
It's just a la. It's more like a lie. If I were just
That's the lyric.
If I were to just say la 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 la, do you know that song?
Yeah. I was singing right. Na, 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 na.
What if I threw in la 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 la?
Doesn't it go up there? Well, I don't know what the song is though. I know the tune.
You do?
I know the tune.
I have never heard this song in my life, and my husband was singing along with it.
Is it a Beatles song?
It's Simon and Garfunkel.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So you do know the song.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only person in the world then who's never heard the song.
Do you know the title of the song?
Nope.
All right. Well, now I got to look it up again. Is that, wait.
It's got a very strange title.
La la. Yeah, it does. Okay. It is. Okay. This is going to annoy me.
It came on a Spotify station we were listening to over the weekend as a cover, a coffee house cover.
Who covered it?
And I don't know, some chick I don't know. And her acoustic guitar. And my husband starts singing along with
it. Is it El Condor Pasa?
No.
Okay.
And I'm like, how do you even know this song? What song is this? What in God's name?
I don't know. Well, I can't. What's? So he doesn't know the thing.
He was singing along, but I forget what he said it was called.
I'm just gonna.
I would recognize the title if you said it.
The Boxer.
Yes.
That's it.
That's it.
Boxer. The Boxer. They got some bangers though. Sound of Silence. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I had no idea what this song was. Never heard it in my life. First time ever hearing The Boxer by Simon and Garfunkel was this past weekend.
Is it about the boxer? Is it about a boxer?
No clue. Wasn't paying attention.
Read
was
lyrics.
too taken aback by my husband going, la la la, la la la, la la la.
It's Lila Lie. This is how it's spelled.
Yeah.
Lila, lie, 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 Lila Lie. Lila, lie, 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 lie.
Yeah.
Lila, lie, lie,
That's it. That's the song.
I'm just a poor boy. Though my story is seldom told, I have squandered my resistance for a pocket of mumbles. This is deep, man.
Yeah, I know. It's
deep.
Simon and Garfunkel.
My favorites. I do have a favorite Simon and Garfunkel song. Me and Julio down by the schoolyard.
Oh, see, I like that song.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know. The mama pajama rolled out of bed and she ran to the police station. When the papa found out, he began to shout and started the investigation. It's against the law. Boom. I know the whole. I actually probably know the whole song. I only know because I was a cover. It was
right.
No, they
Jane's
didn't cover
Addiction covered it.
No, I know it from. Well, it was in the Muppets movie, I think. Who covered it? Don't say it. Me and Streetlight Manifesto.
I would have not.
That's a ska
known
band.
that.
They're from Jersey, though. They're from North Jersey.
Well, anywho.
La la.
I was like, what is happening? And how does my husband know a song I don't know?
Every time I hear a Lala song, I just think that they were like, this is a really good melody, and I have no idea
what to say here.
What to put in there for lyrics.
We're just gonna la la la.
Which is funny because they just call it artistry and I call it lazy. You get paid to write songs. Stop putting la la's in there. What's another Lala song?
Artistic freedom.
What's another Lala song? Like
la 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 la.
Do the first 2 notes of that song.
La 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 la.
What's wait, do the first 2 notes of what you just did.
La la.
I had another song. I think it was a Limp Bizkit song. That
I don't remember what that song's called either, but I know that one.
La 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 la. Yeah, maybe I do like La La songs because it's an easy melody, and I'm a whistler. And I whistle a lot, so I guess that's easier to whistle along to.
Before you got here, while I was waiting for you,
yeah,
I saw and I can say it, because I'm white, the whitest thing I've ever seen.
We work. Let me just describe what stations we have: country, classic rock, and sports.
Oh, I didn't see it here in the building.
I thought it was in the
No.
building. I was like,
No.
we work with the whitest people ever here.
I saw it on Instagram.
These people dance here.
I
It's a
came
bunch of
across
lanes.
the whitest thing I've ever seen, and I can't wait to try it.
Was it a product?
Sure, yes.
Targeted ad? Or just on your feed?
On my feed.
Okay. Was it a Christmas decoration?
No.
Was it food?
Yes.
Okay, it was food. Okay, I want to try and guess what it is. Is there anything to do with Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kinda.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a leftover dish?
Nope.
Okay, so is it a Thanksgiving food?
No.
It's not a Thanksgiving food.
I mean,
but-
it's just an every day, every time food.
Oh, it's not a but it has to do with
I mean,
Thanksgiving.
yeah, they made it Thanksgiving-y.
Okay. Was it making something into a turkey?
No.
Okay. Was it anything to do with cranberry sauce?
No.
I really want to figure this out.
I don't think you're gonna.
All right, give me a hint. Give me something. I want to figure this. I want to see if I can guess the
It's
whiteness.
an hors d'oeuvre.
Hors d'oeuvre. Oh, see, that's okay. Give me one more. I want to guess
Or
the
maybe
whiteness.
something for the table.
Was it a charcuterie board?
No.
Oh, see, charcuterie boards are pretty white. I'm not gonna lie. Like every time I go to a bar, it's just a bunch of college white chicks. They're like, "I love burrata." I'm like, "It's just mozzarella,
Yeah,
except
but
not
wet."
fully developed. it's just soggy mozzarella."
Soggy mozzarella.
Who walks around South Philly with his hanky? Soggy mozzarella. All right, tell me what it was.
Oh my God, Justin. It was a sourdough bread bowl.
Okay.
And I say bowl because they cut like a cup size hole in it
Okay. I think I might have seen this.
and they melted.
It's the butter candle.
Yeah.
Wait, all right. I saw this last night.
They melted
This
butter.
is so stupid.
Yeah. And I
Okay.
can't wait to do it. They melted butter with herbs.
You make a compound butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they re-solidify it, turn it into a candle, right? They
Yes.
put a little wick in it, and then they drop it in the middle of the sourdough bread
And you light it.
ball. Yeah. And
Do you put a
light it-
wick? Do you put a you put an actual
well,
wick?
I mean, it can't be like, a wick with actual wax on it.
no, but it can be a rope.
Yeah, it could be like a
Anything.
natural wick. But yeah, and then they light it and then they let the butter melt and you just like pick the bread and
Yeah.
then dip it. And Justin, it looked so basic and I can't wait. I want to do it.
It's the stupidest thing I've
I
ever
know.
seen. But
I know.
It's so
Imagine how impressed
Asinine.
my guests would be.
asinine that I love it
Mm-hmm.
because it's just bread and butter.
Exactly.
But some
And they're like,
person.
why are you eating wax? And I'm like, it's not, it's butter.
If Chip and Joanna Gaines were a dish, it'd be the butter
would be
candle. That's what it is like, okay, I've made enough content on my Instagram wearing a flannel. The pumpkin patch, we're in the weird thing now because we're not Christmas yet.
Right.
Pumpkin patch season's over. Thanksgiving's almost here. What are you going to fill those 2 weeks of content with? It's butter candle.
Yeah.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
I know. I agree.
I can't believe we both saw it.
And I definitely am going to do it.
You know how like some candles you buy a candle. Let's say you buy a pine scented candle and there's
Yeah.
actual pine cones in it. You should put meat inside of a butter candle, like chunks of beef. So that's just another
I could
way.
do like bacon bits.
Bacon bits, salami. We could do cream chip beef candle. God, it's so white.
I know.
Are you gonna make it? Are you hosting Thanksgiving?
Absolutely. I am, which is strange because I have to work.
don't want to.
I have to work. But that's why we made the decision to host because we're like, just come here and eat and I'll leave when I have to leave. And then you guys don't have to worry about, doing anything. And then my husband and I don't have to worry about driving multiple cars to multiple different places.
I know someone who does 4 Christmases and
Ugh.
this is from the bottom of my heart. If I'm single forever, but that means I don't have to go to 4 different places on
Yeah.
Christmas and Thanksgiving, I'm okay with being lonely.
Yeah.
I feel like a good win for me.
You know what?
Tell me the meaning of being lonely. It's not going to 4 different
Because
places for Thanksgiving.
I would recommend that you link up with a child of divorce because as a child of divorce, I can tell you, and this is no shade at my parents. They did what they could. But let me tell you something. At the ripe old age of 40, I am quite tired of going to multiple different houses on a holiday.
Yep.
So if you're already tired thinking about it, marry a girl whose parents are divorced because she's tired of it too.
When we both didn't live here, it was great because I would fly home and then I would say, I'm not going anywhere effing else except my house because I just sat on a red eye.
You come see me.
Come see me because I just got irresponsibly drunk on a red eye. Number one, can't drive. Number two, don't feel like moving because I'm hungover.
We would do that too. We would text all of our friends and we would say, we're coming home for Christmas. We're going out one night. If you can make it, great. If you can't, see you next time.
Me. Like
No, it's so stupid. I came 3,000 miles. I ain't going anywhere else.
We're trying to plan we do this. We go to Fogo to show every year, the guys group from high school. And now, this year, some people can't make it, and they got mad. And I said, "You had kids, so you can't get mad at us. Sorry, guys."
What are they mad? They're mad about the fact they can't make it.
They can't, we're either going one or another night, and we're gonna go the night where most people can make it, which is what adults do.
Yeah.
And then they got mad, and then I said, "Don't have kids."
Why don't they just all go the other night?
Yeah, you can. Or I'll just go to Fogo 2 nights and not poop for 2 months afterwards. But I'm okay with it because I really enjoy their meats. All right. That's 31 and a half minutes.
We are getting really good at this. So let's see. What do we have? DeannaandJustin.com. Make sure you check out the website. If you're listening to the podcast and you haven't subscribed yet, that would be wonderful. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button when you open the podcast. That makes a huge difference for us. What else? Share it with all your family and friends. Tell everyone to listen to Deanna and Justin.
Okay.
Okay, bye, mayonnaise.